It is the Riot podcast, the Black Friday edition. So remember that if you're listening to this before the end of Black Friday weekend, you can still get free shipping at shop.radiou.com on all RadioU merch.
Yes, including our new parallel t-shirt. So if you want to see what RadioU merch we have to offer, shop.radiou.com for this weekend. And for Black Friday today, just a lot of talk about that and food, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot
Not
of
too much else.
Thanksgiving review, a lot of Christmas preview, Christmas look ahead.
That's right.
And also something about my car, something me and Nikki's cars have in common, we'll say.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't check your car, Isaiah. I'll just say it. It's not like it's spoiling anything.
Yeah.
Basically, you can tell anybody who has a dog, their window
my gosh.
is filthy, and it's basically from doggy snot, and Hudson's window is so filthy.
Covered
Is it
right
bad?
now.
Which
It's a
one? Is it
mess.
like the back windows?
All of them. All of them. I guess all of them except the driver's
Well, you had a
side.
long car trip with her yesterday.
Yeah.
Because you went home for Thanksgiving, but like my car for Rolo, man, he'll just stick his nose and it's just everywhere.
Yes.
So I didn't know, like, is he too small too?
See, Jim used to sit the shotgun with me using the front, but now he's gotten so long that he no longer can be in the front because he'll just try to get on my lap the whole time. So now he's in the back, which he hates, but he's pretty good in the car. He just lays down, but he is constantly like nose to the window. My windows are gross. The back seat, like whenever, because I take him to the dog park every day, and so whenever like I take him out of the car, I have to wipe it down every time because it gets in there all like dirty and makes my car so gross. Last week we were on the way to the dog park, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, we're driving along and he's like, doing his little like crying thing in the back because he like doesn't want me back there. And then he just decides he's going to throw up in the car. So threw up in the vehicle. We still went to the dog park because he was fine. I'm sure he just got something he wasn't supposed to. I'm sure he wasn't getting any of the other dogs sick or anything. Probably not, I hope. So we still went to the dog park, took him there. And then when I got home, I had to clean that up. So yeah.
Dude, I love that so much. We're like, are we supposed to, as dog owners, not take your dog to the dog park when
Do they need to quarantine too? Yeah.
I'm like, he's fine. He wasn't throwing up because he's sick. He just got into something he wasn't supposed to. I'm sure he's good.
Well, it is the worst though when your dog just, I think maybe too when they get anxious in the car, like it might be nice because the window's normally like a little colder. But dude, snot on the window is how you can tell a dog owner.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll tell you, I don't even, because I'm not riding in the back of the car, so I don't even
it could be worse
take as much stock. I just know when she gets to ride in the front seat, and she will stick her nose on the windshield, and that's like a hazard if you don't clean it, because when you're driving at night and people's lights will be shining in or whatever, and it just
you just see doggy noses.
Yes. You can't see anything.
Oh, well, okay, we should all clean our windows then. We now need to be honest when there's a problem.
We got to start keeping some wipes.
That's it, to wipe it down.
Windex wipes in the car, it looks like.
Enjoy the podcast today, guys. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a fantastic into the weekend, and then, be back on Monday after Black Friday weekend with free shipping at shop.radiou.com.
All right. Catch you next time.
Bye.
The worst podcast with the best listeners. This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
I keep wanting to say Merry Christmas, everyone, but it's not. It's just, Happy Black Friday.
Yeah.
Happy day after Thanksgiving. Free shipping on RadioU merch through shop.radiou.com all this weekend, including our brand new t-shirt called the Parallel Shirt. So check that out to see if that's something you want to get.
Yeah, that sounds like a great deal.
Yeah. Hey, Hudson. I just wanted to bring something up to you. It's not a bad thing.
No, it sounds bad.
It does sound ominous. So whenever someone comes to you to talk to you.
Why don't you just say, we need to talk?
Well, we need to talk. I was coming in this morning and I looked over at your car window and I could only see because we have like one light that shines down because it's, so early.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, your window is awfully dirty on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
And is that because of your dog's nose?
It so is because of the dog. Yes.
Because my windows are always super dirty and it's the inside and it's snot from your dog's nose.
100%.
And I had to laugh. I was like, wow, I think yours is slightly more dirty than mine.
Yeah, it's due for a cleaning, but we just, driving to Maryland, she came along, the dog did. So she had extra time to make it extra dirty. And I really need to wipe it down again. Because especially if she gets up in the front seat and it gets on the windshield, that's a big problem.
Oh, it's everywhere. Well, I wasn't sure if there's a dog hack or a an Amazon, like, you know how we wear face masks?
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a doggy nose thing so that in the car they don't get their snot all over the windows.
I don't know if it's for my dog, if it's from her nose or if it's from her tongue, because she's always like so excited and sticking the tongue out. Yeah,
my dog won't lick the window, but the nose prints are everywhere.
Oh yeah, well
because they're just like. Okay, I can see people outside.
You got to smell all the smells.
That's right, even through the window.
Yep, it's that's the struggle. One more struggle of the dog life.
So I had to laugh. I was like, his window is just like my window. Yay!
It's
Dogs
due for a cleaning, and if you drive through the car wash, they don't do the inside. So.
Just roll your window down, see what you get.
It might work. Yep. Well, I'm glad we're both dealing with that. I guess
we're all on the same doggy page,
and we can push each other to clean it more often.
I know. Please call me on it if you notice mine.
All right, I'll keep an eye on now.
Make sure you text and to say hi and happy day after Thanksgiving. If you text 877 to RadioU,
If you're looking for hot takes on the day's most important news stories, you're in the wrong place. You're listening to The Riot on RadioU.
Happy day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So nice,
and if
wasn't
not,
it?
there's always Christmas.
Yeah, it's still on the way. We've got a whole month to enjoy the season.
That's right. So just, push back how bad yesterday was and move forward to something else.
Yeah. And since it is Black Friday weekend, you can go to shop.radiou.com, take advantage of our Black Friday deals. But if you're going out, just a reminder, if not whether you're shopping today or throughout the holiday season, be very patient with the workers. I have a new survey here. It says almost 60% of workers, like retail workers in a new survey, say that customers treat them even worse during the holidays. And of course, we've seen what's been going on. People aren't exactly treating the retail workers great the rest of the year. So it can be rough.
You should be extra careful because they might just up and leave.
Yeah, you're right. You're lucky anybody's even there at this point.
Because of how it is. So we should treat people nicely anyways.
Yeah.
And I am a part of a lot of Reddit forums where it's like public freakouts and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
And you just see the worst in people.
Yep.
So I think we should be a little extra nice to, combat that side when someone's extra ugly.
Yeah.
You just don't need to do that.
Yeah. Well, I also think, I don't know what the exact percentage would be, but a lot of times you're going to get upset with a person working at Walmart or McDonald's or whatever. And the truth is, some of them, maybe they're not the best employees, but for the vast majority, the stuff that's an issue is not even really their fault. You know what I mean?
So they can't fix it.
You can't, and taking it out on them is not usually going to, get you anywhere. So just remember to be calm and remember that's another person on the other side of the desk there. And take it easy on them. I know we all want to get what we want, but be patient.
And, coming after, like if you were up extra early trying to shop or yesterday, or you're just tired anyways. When we're tired, sometimes it's a little harder to keep it together. So just excuse yourself.
Yeah.
You need a moment to regroup.
To compose.
So you don't become one of the people, a part of the statistic.
Yeah. And think about if somebody was coming, put yourself in their shoes. What if somebody was coming and yelling at you while you do your job and you're like, well, I don't suck at my job like they do, and you're like, just no.
Listen, you can't. Don't even have that argument.
Take it easy. Just they're working. Most of them very hard. So be understanding.
So the study said though that this is the time where it's the toughest if you're working retail or just if you're working out with public.
I'm surprised it's not higher. That 60% of people that work retail or public facing jobs, they say they get treated even worse during the holidays. So you kind of think it would be almost 100% would say that. The other 40% are brand new workers. They haven't worked the holiday season yet.
Well, I prefer just not to go in anyway. So therefore I don't have to run the risk of being upset at someone.
With you 100%.
I am I'm just pretty much very shy in public. So I would never call someone on something or complain.
Yeah.
I would just be like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't need that anyways. Or I crumble. I cannot bring it up to someone.
Apologize to them.
Yeah, you're like, I'm so sorry, but I have a problem with it.
I'm sorry that I need this thing. I'm sorry I ordered this and I don't have it. It's my fault.
It is. So be nice this weekend if you're doing a bunch of shopping.
Diamonds might be most girls' best friend, but for Nikki, it's DoorDash. The Riot on Radio U.
Happy day after Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed yours. Hope it was a great time. You got all kinds of good food, and you still have all kinds of good food left over today.
So you can eat as much. I always, like yesterday, I tried to make a little extra. So then that way, my goal is to have leftovers through early next week.
Yep.
Just right at that point when they say you should stop having leftovers, I want to really kind of end it all around that time.
You milk it.
Did you bring any home from because you went yesterday to go see your family?
You know that I did. It was a lot of, it feels like a lot of people. I know some people have way bigger Thanksgivings, but for us, it's a lot of people. The family is expanding with more wives and girlfriends and whatnot. But yeah, we had a lot of people, but we did have room for some leftovers to bring on home. So living large at the Hudson house this weekend.
You're like, yeah, this weekend.
I don't have to cook. I can sleep in after today. It's gonna be great.
I got turkey left over, and then I got extra rolls to kind of like make sandwiches this weekend.
Ooh, nice.
But I also got Costco has like their Kirkland ham, which would kind of be like a honey baked ham, but it doesn't have the brown sugar glaze on it.
Yeah.
So I got one of those too.
Nice.
Not to really even eat a lot of it yesterday. It was just kind of out, but mostly because I just want, I don't even like ham sandwiches except at holidays.
Yeah.
So I'm living large on that.
I got a question for you.
Huh?
Once you get through, like right now you have probably most of a whole spread still of all the different meal options. Once you run down to where you only have like one or two
only
of the
turkey
things
left.
Yeah. Does the turkey wind up like it doesn't feel right to eat it on its own, so you don't? Because that's how I am.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of lingers, so that I might not actually get through all
There's
that.
going to be one or two things that I probably wind up throwing away, even though they were good, just because I'm not going to eat the mashed potatoes on their own when I'm out of gravy and I ate all the turkey and stuffing already. Mashed potatoes don't reheat as well, let's be honest.
Now, I got from Costco also, I didn't want to make gravy. So I got these two. It's like the size, if you go there, of their soup containers.
Yeah.
So it's like a quart of gravy.
Nice.
And it comes in a pack of 2. So if you run out of gravy, you tell me.
All right.
I'm going to bring that
I'm
to
just
you.
going to dunk my head in that thing.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it looks really good, and it was delicious yesterday. So,
Man.
I assume it will, it'll last a while.
Yeah. Well, not in my house, it wouldn't.
There's gravy a-flowing over at mine, so feel free to enjoy some of that.
I appreciate that.
It was like Wonka with the chocolate
The chocolate river.
The chocolate river, but it's just,
Yep,
gravy.
That's how I would be.
Well, text and say good morning, and it's Christmas music with us this morning, so throw a Christmas request at 877-2-RADIO-U, or you can say hey at Radio U Riot on our Facebook page. We are doing a food fight in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the Reeses Peanut Brittle Big Cups that we'll be trying.
Yep. Actually, they're miniatures.
Oh, they are?
They are.
Oh, I don't know. Big cup.
I don't know if they make the big cups.
Well, we should probably bring Isaiah in for that, too.
Oh, yeah, we should. Let's get him.
Okay, so that's coming up in a bit. We'll enjoy whether miniature or big cup or thankful.
It's not about the size.
You're right.
It's about how much heart it has.
How much peanut brittle's in it.
Yeah, right.
The Riot Podcast. Radio U.
Happy day after Thanksgiving, Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah.
I know. What a great day it is. Black Friday, baby.
It's not so bad being in at work on a Black Friday.
No,
right?
not on a Friday.
Not when Hudson brings little delectable candy treats. For us.
Exactly.
I've got Reese's for us. And somebody has to look this up because I don't know. So we have sugar cookie Hershey's Kisses, and then we have Reese's Peanut Brittle
miniatures.
Peanut Brittle miniatures, but we didn't know. Do they only come in the miniatures, or is there other options as well?
I thought it was a big cup one.
Yeah,
big
that's
cups,
what I thought too.
Big cups have it's a shame we know this, but big cups have peanuts. There's a big cup pretzel, and then there's the big cup
the potato chip one.
potato
that
chip
was
one.
quite good.
It was very
which is
good.
super, super good. So
And-
I just thought this one came in a big cup also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense, but
We have got to stop eating.
I know. We're getting too familiar with all these things.
right. We've got a lexicon
Yeah.
of all the Reese's
And then
options
there's
out
also
there.
the sugar cookie Hershey Kisses. So which one do you want to try first?
I think the Reese's Peanut Brittle. It smells so strong.
You want
I
to
was
do that
going to
first
say we
or
should
second?
save it for second because it
Save
might
it.
overpower the sugar cookie Kisses.
All right. Sugar cookie Kisses. It's white chocolate with, I don't know, sugar cookie stuff inside.
Something sugar cookie-ish.
Oh, that's good. Do you hear the crunch?
Smells like a sugar cookie too.
Those are good.
It's got the crunch.
That's very good.
It's pretty good.
That'll do.
I
What do you
think.
mean pretty good?
I don't
What's
know.
too much?
It might be too sweet.
Oh, is it? Well, get ready.
I think that's really good. I really like that one. I
mean-
don't even like white chocolate really, but that's pretty good.
You could find yourself getting lost in those, but I still think my favorite kiss is the one from my wife. No, it is
I was
the
gonna
one.
say a good night kiss.
It is a kit, the candy cane.
Oh, those
Hershey
ones?
Kiss. Those are so
Yeah.
good. These don't hold a candle to that.
So the other thing to try is the Reese's Peanut Brittle miniature cups and
Speaking-
whatever else they come in.
And speaking of candle,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even need one. You just open the bag of these.
They smell so good.
strong.
Just set it out.
Yeah, uh-huh.
All right, let's try this.
Oh, I didn't know that the outside, I didn't realize it was going to be.
I guess I
Not
thought there'd be
chocolate.
something crunchy.
Yeah, there's
Where's
not.
the crunchy at? It's still good, but I thought there'd be peanut brittle inside.
It's more like there's a faint peanut butter, like the faint crunch of the peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
very
it's got
faint.
like a caramel kind of flavor to it.
Need some
It's
water?
choking me up. Yeah.
Save him, Isaiah. You're closer.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
feels
good.
okay. I don't want this to be me in case everybody's like, "Wow, this is the best thing in the world." It feels like an older style, like with your grandma or your grandfather.
Yeah.
It feels like that type of chocolate taste.
Isn't that what peanut brittle is?
I think so.
Well,
like-
yeah.
yeah. So even though it
I
doesn't
think it's pretty
have
accurate, probably.
it doesn't have peanut brittle in it because it's not like a caramel and it's not like white chocolate. It's just a kind of a mixture of all that. So I feel like it's the chocolate taste is kind of older tasting.
Actually, we didn't look closely enough.
Oh,
It
no.
says
Is it just flavored?
peanut brittle flavored cream. So that's the outside.
Oh, there's the cream.
And then with crunchy peanut butter. So that's why you get the slight crunch. And you do see
I love
pictures of.
crunchy.
If you look inside the very bottom, there is supposedly.
Yeah.
I didn't taste it,
The picture makes it look like it's way more
No.
peanutty.
Well, the
if you
picture
look on the
always
back.
makes it do
Yeah,
that.
the picture
Yeah.
always lies,
Hey, they're
doesn't it?
still good. They're still good. And Hudson, good job
Solid.
on finding both of these.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
That's
Which one do
very
you guys
solid.
like better then?
I think I like the sugar cookie Hershey Kiss better.
You think?
I
Even
like
though I
the-
don't even really like white chocolate, but I do like that one.
I like the Reese's Big Cup with the potato chips the best. But out of
Yes.
these two, I might like the peanut brittle.
Yeah, I think it's a slight lean to peanut brittle, but I think this is one of those cases where definitely with the Reese's, it's not better than the original. So just give me a good old fashioned
Yeah.
Reese's or a big cup. The more peanut butter, the better. I'm good with that.
I now need a big cup of water. So
Yes.
we'll move to that. Those are good though.
I'm
Good
with you
food
on
fight.
that.
They're very good.
All right. Well, happy day after Thanksgiving, everybody.
Everything you love about the riot, plus a handy dandy fast forward option. This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Happy Black Friday to you.
Black Friday, free shipping all this weekend through Sunday on RadioU merch through shop.radiou.com, including the new Parallel t-shirt. That's available for you to see today.
Yeah. Isaiah,
Yeah.
welcome into the studio.
Good morning, everybody.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fantastic. As you guys know, I like food, but like I'm very, very picky eater. But overall, I was very pleased with the spread, which I typically am for Thanksgiving.
Does
How
your
many-
mom know, like, just keep it pretty
She's-
straight
yes.
to the normal Thanksgiving stuff?
Yeah, she at this point, like they know there's certain things like I just won't eat. Like she makes a green bean casserole every single year. Obviously, I've never tried green bean casserole.
Yeah, right.
won't eat it?
I
I
don't
won't-
blame you though.
Do not try it. That's like one of the many things that I know is going to be there that
What
I'm just
about-
not going to touch.
What about the like French fried crispy onions from the green bean casserole?
See,
You
I
like
do
those?
like those,
They're delicious.
but they're on it, so I can't do
it's
that.
too bad
No.
they get ruined every year on by green beans.
I have the extra large bag from Costco of those green
Yes.
beans or the crispy toppings on that. So
Yes.
you can just buy that.
Yeah.
What else do you refuse to eat on Thanksgiving routinely?
I don't know. If it's a casserole, I don't like it. As we know, I don't do
Missing
casseroles.
out. Cranberry
but-
stuff?
No, I don't do the cranberry sauce or
What
anything
about?
either.
I know people have strong opinions on like the sweet potatoes, candy.
do that.
You don't do that?
No, don't do
the
those either.
marshmallows?
Yet again, have not tried it, but
I am going to just stick a spoon in
That's
your
like-
mouth with all this stuff on it.
You know
And,
they're
like-
called candied yams,
yeah, I
right? It's like
know.
eating sugar,
But
basically.
like just the word yam, like that just sounds like I don't like the texture. You know, it's
can't
gonna be
can't
weird.
blame you on that one. It almost
Yeah.
sounds like you're complimenting a woman's legs.
Ah,
No.
Let me get a hold of them yams.
yams. I also like
Stop. I mean, it's delicious, but okay. So what about mashed potatoes?
Love mashed potatoes and gravy.
I figured that much.
Yes, that's a go-to for sure.
Stuffing?
What? No, I don't do stuffing either.
Wait, you don't do it?
I don't do stuffing.
What?
I don't do
Corn?
stuffing.
Is it because of all the nonsense that some people put in it?
Yeah, it's because you never really know what's even in there.
Yeah.
What
So
about
it's
a
a
corn
gamble.
casserole?
See, not corn casserole, but I do like corn.
Corn, okay.
I do
But
do
not
corn.
the pudding?
What?
Corn pudding?
No, I don't do. Oh no,
Oh, that's the
chance.
superior way to eat corn. Creamed corn?
No. Whoa, no.
What?
Not a chance. Creamed corn? Oh, no chance.
I
love
think that you're
creamed
not
corn.
only taste, like you don't like how certain things, but I think you're also a texture person. and you
Texture
don't
and-
like
yeah.
textures.
And visual.
And visual, too.
Yeah.
The creamed corn, that one, that's mainly visual is why I can't eat it. But, like, obviously, like the turkey and stuff. I love the turkey, the mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. I don't do the deviled eggs either. My mom always makes deviled eggs, and, like, everybody loves them, obviously, except for me.
Those are good.
Yeah, so they're big deviled eggs people. But my favorite is like the desserts. Like if there's like apple pie, pumpkin pie, all those. My mom made this Jello that she makes every single year that I absolutely love. It's like a layered Jello. I love Jello.
I
You
feel
don't want
like
to know
this.
what's in Jell-O, do you?
No,
You may ruin it.
don't ruin things for me, okay? Don't ruin them.
that
I only
just-
enjoy so many things.
That totally just landed again on everybody always thinks Isaiah eats like a 5-year-old.
Yes.
Just like when you were a
I love
kid.
pumpkin pie
But he
and
won't
Jello.
even eat creamed corn
Do you
and
see how
candied yams.
There was no foods in the dessert time. That was all
Yes.
yeses.
Yep. Yeah.
Dessert was yeses. A lot of the yeses. One of my favorite things too is the rolls, which I've mentioned before. The bread on Thanksgiving, it just hits different.
That's the
It's so
best.
good.
It's
so good.
immaculate,
Well,
especially
that's
when you
all
get
that
the gravy
I expected
with
to
it.
hear from you.
Yeah.
So.
So I was happy with the spread, and my plate looked very bland, but I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Everything was
Perfect.
the same color.
Yes, exactly.
All
Exactly.
with gravy poured on
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us on this Black Friday.
Of
Isaiah.
course, yes.
The Riot promise is that they'll always have an opinion on everything they talk about. But that doesn't mean any of their opinions will make sense. This is The Riot on Radio U.
So, Nikki, you and I are we're like fully decorated, right?
Ready to go for Christmas.
You know what? I say fully decorated. I'm fully decorated outside. I still haven't gotten to the putting up of the tree.
Are you going to do it this weekend?
Maybe.
Hello? Wait.
It's a lot of work.
Are you in or out? What are you doing here? Get in.
I like the outdoors. We've already got a tree in the studio here. We actually have 2 trees. So that's a Christmas
You want to
tree
take
fix.
one home?
Actually, that doesn't sound so bad.
You took the ladder home?
I did take the ladder home. I brought it back.
I know, but I'm just saying you could borrow the RadioU Christmas tree.
Yeah, I think that's, I wouldn't want to leave the studio bare. So I also it's a lot of work to put up the tree.
It is, but it's a special holiday, so I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should be good, like no judgment if you don't normally like to have your Christmas stuff. Like now is the time that it's more acceptable.
Now, even though Thanksgiving is early, it's all wide open now. You can do whatever you want for
I know
Christmas.
some people who wait till I think the 1st is Wednesday. So like I know a lot of people who wait till December 1st.
Yeah.
So maybe the finishing weekend
Well,
will be for next weekend.
There's some people especially if they have a live Christmas tree or a real Christmas tree, I should say.
Yeah.
They won't get it till days before Christmas.
I saw one on Tuesday.
You
I saw
did?
some guy on the freeway.
That's not going to last, is it? You're going to have to keep it well hydrated.
You will, but I almost treat it like if Eric's in the car, I'll tap his shoulder. You know, like, oh, you get to see the Christmas tree. What's that game with like Volkswagen?
Punch bug?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Like where you hit each other when you see someone gently.
Yeah, right.
Gently nudge.
Yeah,
but yeah,
of
you can
course.
play that with Christmas trees.
It is a fun time of year for that, for sure.
It is.
Well, it's all open to you now. Enjoy.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
Did you know today is Brown Friday? We learned last week.
Oh, before you get all excited, you're like, oh, it's a new holiday. You don't want to know. You
It's-
do not want to know why it's Brown Friday.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
If it's brown,
Flush it down. But the problem with Brown Friday is it means you might not be able to flush it down.
and you need a plumber.
Yeah, plumbers apparently know Black Friday as Brown Friday because with so many gatherings, so much people doing extra cooking, putting extra strain on their toilets, on their garbage disposals in their sink. Today is the highest day for
Plumbing calls?
Yeah, plumbing calls. So busiest day for plumbers.
At first, I thought the worst. I was like, oh no, everybody's sick stomachs. But it's not actually that.
Not quite.
Because plumbing is not just your toilet, but they say a lot of times this is the time that you have this weekend guests staying over and you've been using the kitchen when you never use it any other time.
Sure.
And you have a lot of like grease or cooking stuff that clogs things up, or like too many people using the shower.
Yeah, you got the dishwasher, the shower, the washing machine, the toilet flushing all at the same time.
So you're pushing all the things that are normally fine if it's just you at your place. But because you invited people over, it is not allowed to handle the overload.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, a lot of times for plumbers, today's their busiest day.
So did you have to call a plumber today?
Not yet, but I mean, I haven't been home yet. And I only had
the weekend is still young.
It is. It could still happen. I only had my mom and dad yesterday.
Yeah.
So like we didn't have many people over.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
I don't think things were taxed.
Yeah. I since I didn't even host Thanksgiving, I'm good to go. My house is still safe and sound. Got all kinds of other issues, but not with the plumbing.
What I like is if you're at someone's place still this weekend, just be like, just flush every few minutes. Just push all their stuff.
See if you
put
can
it down the disposal.
Yeah. Well, and then you have an excuse to leave early if you want.
Yeah. You're like, I see you have an emergency going on.
I don't want to, burden you while your toilet is broken.
No,
so
it's overflowing. I'll be leaving.
We'll just head home. It is.
This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Yeah. In your family, Nikki, do you have a situation where now or recently you have to go around the table for Thanksgiving and say something you're thankful for?
We never did.
You never did?
No.
Because it's super awkward, right?
It is. And I don't think so.
And then there's always, there's the person that
was so thankful.
Oh, the super thankful. And then, it's like the rest of us aren't being thankful enough.
Sure.
And then there's one person that didn't want to say anything. It's like, do you have nothing to be thankful for?
It's like, oh no.
Yeah. But you know what? That's fair enough, though. Some people might say, you know what? I don't have anything to be thankful for Thanksgiving.
Well, honestly, my family never got too much into Thanksgiving. So it was always bummy to other people who were super glad for yesterday.
Yeah.
But, even if you don't get into the whole Thanksgiving thing, it can still be tough to be, around a bunch of, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Maybe overwhelming is the right word.
There's just so much, there's a lot of pressure between Thanksgiving and leading up to Christmas of you're supposed to be,
have it your A game.
Yeah. You're supposed to be on top of it, be able to handle everybody, have all kinds of, joy and thankfulness and everything. And sometimes that's just not how we're feeling, especially at this time of year.
Yeah.
But I want to let you know that that's okay. God gets it. Jesus understands that sometimes we go through really tough times in life and you don't feel like feeling thankful for stuff. You don't feel like being joyful all the time and cheery and bright. And times are tough, but God is ready. Not only does he understand that you're dealing with that, he's ready to help. Jesus is ready to come into your life and say, I'm here to give you some hope when you need it. I'm here to give, even when you're not feeling the best. You don't have to just force a smile on all the time. Because I get it, and I'm ready to help you and find something better for you. Jesus can do that for you, and all you need to do is ask. Just be honest with him, say what you're dealing with, and God will be there to help you. If you want to know more, RadioU.com/free gift.
You can be realistically thankful.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
And not have too difficult a time getting to Christmas.
Or realistically unthankful.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
totally
too.
fine.
Yay.
If you missed out on the next Riot moment when it originally aired, you don't know how lucky you are. You're listening to the Worst of the Riot podcast.
What are you watching this weekend?
I would like it to be Christmas oriented. So if anybody, I need you guys to look up on the schedule. Okay. Or tell me if there's something streaming that you really liked that you think, because this weekend I do want to watch some Christmas stuff.
Yeah. You know what? I've got a perfect one for you. I bet you're not going to get to it.
What?
But I'll tell you.
The new Home Alone? The Homer Alone?
No. I haven't watched that either.
I haven't either.
It looks so bad.
I know, but you want to experience it, right?
To experience,
bad
along
it
with
is?
everybody else, sure. But it actually is on Disney Plus. The new episode, the first episode of Hawkeye is out. And that's actually supposed to be Christmassy. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm ready to give it a shot.
All right, maybe.
You think?
Just maybe.
Has anybody seen Hawkeye yet?
I think I'm going to watch the old Home Alone.
Yeah?
But
you're going to go into that one so early in the season?
I feel like the Hawkeye looks good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Marvel intense.
Yeah?
It kind of looks more kitschy, sort of.
Like feel good, though.
I don't know if it comes across as feel good.
You don't think?
I don't know.
No, I think it's going to be a good time. And I'll tell you, it's somewhat brilliant, them making it Christmas themed, because you're going to feel a lot of pressure if you're ever going to watch it now, because you know it's going to feel super weird, is watching a Christmas TV show in February because you didn't get around to it at Christmas time when it was coming out. So you've got to watch it now. You got to keep up.
If anybody has anything that's not any Home Alone stuff or Hawkeye, or if is there like a Hallmark Christmas movie I should be watching?
Yeah, right. Isn't there like a new Netflix, like 3 Christmas Princes or something? Because they've already done
there's the princess one, yeah.
Oh, 3 Christmas Princesses?
It's the one from High School Musical where she plays like the 3 princess characters and it's just her. It's like Princess Switch or something.
You can keep saying things. I'm not going to connect with whatever you're talking about.
All right, pass. Well, if you have any good ideas for this weekend, or tell us Monday, but definitely text us at 877-RadioU, because we need to help narrow down some choices of what we want to watch.
Yeah, Children 18-3.
You just heard the worst of the worst. We'd give you the best of the best, but we'd have to find that. As soon as we do, you'll be the first to know.